Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Screen Guys podcast. This is season 2, episode 12. I'll be hosting today. I'm Connor.
And I'm Bryson.
And we're getting into it because I really think this is going to be it.
You got to stop saying that.
You're
jinxing it.
No, I really think this is going to be it. We've got an awesome segment, but let's jump right into it. It is time for the Prime poster reveal. This poster I chose because it's going to help us with our segment today.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm excited
let me tell you a little bit about this movie. This may help you. This may help you dial it down. I don't know if it's going to help the audience at all. My first hint for you specifically is this is a comedy, and it is one of my probably top 3 comedies of all time. I think I know what this is. Love this movie. It has a really, like the lead character or actor, actress. I'm not going to say which one it is like I would say A-lister. Massive comedy, pretty good cast, and is one of the funniest movies I have ever seen, genuinely.
Okay. I was thinking one spot. I'm going somewhere else.
Okay.
Do you have any more hints you can give me? I think I might be wrong on this.
A hint I can give you that will make a lot of sense when you see it is that there was an enormous 3 to 5 second cameo in this movie that was all over social media.
Oh, I know what this is.
When it released.
That just completely put me there.
Oh, yeah?
I was thinking Jumanji. I know it's not Jumanji.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like the Dwayne Rock Johnson.
I know exactly what this movie is.
No, I don't have any Jumanji posters.
Really?
I don't. We're going to say pause it because Bryson's going to give his guess. I feel like those are pretty good guesses.
Yeah, I know exactly what this is, though.
So if you want to pause it for a little more trivia, I think I'll give the camera one more. My hint for the camera would be this movie came out not that long after we came back from COVID, and it did. I don't actually know how well it did.
Yeah,
I know for me, it's one of my favorite movies post COVID for sure, 100%. So if you want to pause it and kind of think about it for a little bit more, your guess is?
My guess is Free Guy.
Free Guy. Could that A-lister be Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Again, maybe that would help us with our segment.
I'm thinking the cameos when what's his face shows up, Captain America,
Chris Evans, when for 3 to 5 seconds,
like,
right? And social media was all over it. Let's see if Bryson's got this.
I definitely do. This is gonna be so embarrassing if I'm wrong. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I forgot this movie has Joe Keery in it. So
for our audio listeners, it is Free Guy. Again, this came out August 13th of, I think it was 21.
I think it was 21, yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds is the A-lister. Jodie Comer. This was kind of, towards the beginning of her career. Lil Rel Howery.
He's in Uncle Drew, right?
He is in Uncle Drew. He is amazing. Taika Waititi, like you said, Joe Keery is in this movie. I don't know how to pronounce Utkarsh Ambudkar, but he is the guy in the bunny suit. This movie is in my top 100, by the way. And I absolutely
that is a hot take.
It's a very hot take. I absolutely love this movie. For our audio listeners, again, it's the Free Guy poster. It's got everybody on it. Obviously, Guy is played by Ryan Reynolds. He's your A-lister, like we had said. Yeah. Chris Evans makes his 3 to 5 second cameo when the Captain America shield pops up.
Yeah.
I remember loving this movie, and all I know is this is one of my dad's favorite comedies of all time. And my dad's a staunch movie guy. Like, he's very staunch.
That's kind of crazy,
I know. That's why he and I and a friend of mine, shout out Nathan Scott, went and saw this together. And this has been one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, again, this is in my top 100. I love this movie. I laugh my head off every time I see this movie. Oh, and Channing Tatum's in it too.
He is?
And Channing Tatum has a little cameo.
I can't remember that. I've only watched it probably once.
Yeah, I love this movie. Love this movie. And it is going to help us with our segment later, actually. That's why I chose it.
Oh, okay. That's the other person.
Get a nice little teaser. But that is all that I've got. Anything that you've got?
I guess this movie is just... It's just weird. It's a knockoff of the Grand Theft Auto games, the GTA games, obviously. And that kind of just segues into the news if you don't have anything else. GTA 6 got almost completely leaked by a leaker online. And they have no clue who did it, and he's holding them hostage. Like, it's insane.
It is crazy.
There were early reports of like a $3 billion pre-release, which turned out to not be true, but it's over $1 billion like pre-solds. And it just got leaked on like Twitter, on a website or something, to everybody. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like, it's stupid too.
It is very stupid, but everyone, I think it's kind of boosting the sales though still, because everyone's like, wow, this game looks incredible. And I was talking to my cousin about it, and he was saying that apparently it's like the 2023 version of the game. So it's not even the most updated version of the game. So I don't know.
That is wild.
I'm not looking forward to the game because I've
never played any of them. Yeah,
but like, I don't know. Everybody is just like, this looks incredible.
Yeah.
So pretty funny.
Speaking, and this will connect into. It's actually a piece of. It's not so much news. It's just something that I wanted you to share because we had a good conversation about this. I'm not saying this is true, but you just talked about that. It's kind of boosting like the intrigue of it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It moves to, is it real in the way of, is someone really holding them hostage, or is it a publicity media stunt? And so will you transition into sharing your thought? Like, I think it's a great point.
All right.
This is about Doomsday. Hit me.
Doomsday.
By the way, shout out
Ice cream
Ozzy.
Cone. I had no idea this was a thing until we talked about it. So my conspiracy theory, per se, is that Marvel Entertainment is making fake leaks about Doomsday to keep buzz going, because Connor hasn't seen the leaks, so I'm not going to say them, but there have been some leaks that confirm characters that have not been confirmed, and like events surrounding these characters, and I just don't know how they would let that leak. You know, maybe there's just someone hacking all their sources. But I think the only leaks for the other movies were by the actors themselves, you know? So I think the conspiracy is they're making fake leaks to generate buzz and generate hype. I don't know. What is your opinion on this?
Well, so one reason I completely agree and think it's for sure possible and might be happening is because and I'm not even trying to be political on this. This is just straight up, in the world we live in today, you can literally just say and do whatever you want online.
Yeah,
it's the thing of that I see stuff all the time that is a post about, you know, a sports player or a game, or, you know, one that drives me insane. Maybe
specific sports player.
Well, which one are you referencing?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. One that drives me insane is when you see an account, and it's not even like a fake account, right? Like they they do like NFL memes or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But like a genuine, legitimate account, and it'll be like breaking news, you know, Utah Jazz trading for Donovan Mitchell, and it has like this trade listed, and it's like, that's not even true.
Yeah.
Like, so you can say whatever you want now. But then B, I also could see it being true for the purpose. I definitely just lost my train of thought. I apologize.
It's all right.
Just that you can say whatever you want and no one holds you accountable. And I guess I don't think this was my second point, but I just remembered, I think we talked about this. You're talking about multi-millions of dollars, like
billions of dollars.
I did just remember what I was going to say. But with the billions of dollars, people will do whatever they need to make sure that they are getting that money back. So lying and sending out deceiving advertising is far from above what they would do. You know what I mean?
And I think about, you didn't watch the Spider-Man trailer, they made Peter Parker's arm black in the trailer, and in the movie that was nowhere to be seen, and it led people astray. And they're like, "Whoa, is he gonna become the Man Spider?" He obviously didn't. Spoilers. And then with Doomsday, we talked about this last week, the eye thing. I think that Disney knows that there are going to be these nerds out here analyzing every micro frame of the trailer. So I don't think they would release that.
Yeah.
I think they're just leading people astray.
No,
Genuinely.
100%. I do remember the other thing I was thinking about, and I feel like you talked about this with No Way Home, right? Yes, there was everybody, saying, okay, we are almost positive that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were going to be on, in that movie. To be fair, there was zero confirmed leaks of that. You know what I mean? There were, I believe, some photos of them on set. Yeah, but to your point, I kind of think we've seen that before when someone is caught on set and it turns out to be completely misleading or deleted scenes, stuff stuff sure. But I sit there and I go, respectfully, if Tom Holland isn't leaking that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were in No Way Home,
he leaks everything.
There's no way that Doomsday is accidentally getting leaked information. That's just not. Think about Infinity War and Endgame. They were as buttoned up as I've ever seen a movie before.
Yeah, well, and
this is gonna, in my opinion, is going to be bigger. I think this is going to be the biggest Marvel project ever created.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's the best one too. Hopefully, but it's I think that Marvel would be a lot more careful with who they let in and what they bring in to their last ride or die thing. Because if this doesn't work, they're going to become like DC and they're going to start dying because nobody wants to watch just slop anymore, So that's my conspiracy theory. I think it has some merit.
Yeah, no, I do too.
I could be completely wrong. So
no, I think
I guess we'll have to wait and see until the movie actually comes out.
No, I think you're 100%. I think you're 100% on. I'm with you. So that is all our news and our conspiracy theory for our episode today. And I'm looking, we're making great time.
Don't worry, we're gonna make this a long one.
For our next segment, we've never done this before. We were talking about this and we were like, you know what? Let's go for it. On our intro, it says Screen Guys Hollywood's Mount Rushmore. Just to confirm, it's not necessarily Mount Rushmore. It's more of
the top three.
We're doing our top three with an honorable mention, which I kind of thought, okay, I could kind of make that for. And we're not doing a collection for top four of combined actors and actresses. We're going to do our top three with an honorable mention actors, top three honorable mention actresses. Before we start, I do want to make this mention, and I don't know how you based it off. Maybe you can talk about your
as well too.
your base. For me, I'm not going based on achievements or body of work. I'm going, these are my top three favorite actors and actresses with the honorable mention.
Yeah.
That's how I measure it, because if we were going off of maybe accomplishments or achievements or the way people view them, I think you'd have to go back and add almost someone. Now this is kind of a spoiler because
Charlie Chaplin. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm serious. That was going to be my name.
Really?
In regards to what they accomplished, I think people would say Charlie Chaplin has to be on there. I actually had Chat making us a logo, and it did have specific faces, and I think they had Al Pacino on there.
Oh, really?
And I thought, to be fair, Al Pacino, and I believe
Clint Eastwood would probably be on there
Clint
too.
Eastwood would probably. I'm in regards to all-time great accomplishments, and if you want to measure it by Oscars, and blah 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 blah, then that would probably change how I would do it. But I did my personal top three, and the good news is they kind of do follow my rubric of my top 100 movies. I'll explain how I got there, but that's kind of my foundation and my basis. Tell us about yours, how you got there a little bit.
Well, for me, it was more of a, if I see that this person is in a movie and I'm not planning on watching this movie, how much more likely am I to go into this movie? And also just based off things I've seen, what I've watched. I didn't really have a top three for either before this, so it was pretty hard coming into it. I barely finished my list probably an hour or two before we
Yeah.
started recording. So, and there's going to be some hot takes. There's going to be more modern actors and actresses in mine, but that's just because I haven't dug into film that much yet, you know?
Yep. No, I get that.
So, again, it's just people who are like, make me want to go watch that movie.
Yeah, I love that. So do you want to do
Should we do...
honorable mention, and then do you want to
We should do our honorable mention before number one.
Yeah, well, and I was going to do honorable mention 3, 2, 1 actually,
Oh, okay.
unless you want to go 1, 2, 3.
That's fine.
And then do you want to do your honorable mention, and then I'll do my honorable, and we'll alternate. Actors or actresses first?
You can choose that one because I chose.
I'm kind of thinking actresses
All
only
right.
because I think we talked about this before. I kind of lean towards actors.
Yeah. We can do actresses
That's
first.
how I go. So actress, honorable mention.
My honorable mention is going to be Emily Blunt.
Okay, yep.
I think you go.
You
thought she was gonna be in my top 3, didn't you?
Well, that, but then also just it talks about kind of like when we get talking about sports, like Emily Blunt is a generational talent. She is incredible, and the fact that we can't put her in top 3, is incredible.
Yeah.
Like I get that.
See. I really like her in everything she's in. It's just one of the actresses where she kind of just. Whenever she's in shot, she's in the spotlight, even if she's not the main character. She's great in Quiet Place. I don't really have a favorite role, and that's why she's kind of in my honorable mention spot. But I just think she's one of those solid actresses that always just bring the movie up regardless of what they're doing and what capacity they're in. So, yeah.
I love that. So my honorable mention is actually on the poster behind us. My honorable mention is Jodie Comer.
Really?
I love Jodie Comer. Now, I should admit that I really only know her from Free Guy. She was in a movie called The Last Duel with Matt Damon and Adam Driver that I was not a huge fan of. But I loved her in Free Guy so much that she that's
Do you know she's in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker?
Jodie Comer.
I was just looking her up on Letterboxd. Let's see. It said she was in Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, and that kind of just
I did not know that.
one.
That's insane. I did not know that.
Keep going, and as soon as I see who she is,
So I loved her in Free Guy so much that it made that big of an impression for me. So that's why I wanted to do the Free Guy poster.
Nice. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to find her in time.
No, you're good.
All right, so we're doing number 3 actresses. My number 3, and this one is kind of cheating. This is kind of cheating. I've only seen a couple of this actress's movies.
I literally only have the one. I get it.
And she's been in a lot of stuff. For number 3, I'm putting Anne Hathaway.
Okay.
Shout out Anne Hathaway. We got to get that going.
We did talk about that. I wasn't sure if she was going to be in there or not.
I wasn't sure either. I didn't want to put her in there because I've seen such a limited amount of her stuff. But again, just recently in The Odyssey, she's great in The Odyssey. She plays a great almost sort of grieving wife, And even in The End of Oak Street, she is definitely the best performance in that movie. I think, again, like Emily Blunt, she just lifts up every movie she's in and becomes kind of the star of the scene.
Yeah.
So I have her at 3. Again, I don't have a favorite role because I've seen such a limited amount of her movies.
Yeah.
But she was just, I couldn't leave her out, But anyway, that's my number 3, Anne Hathaway.
Nice. Before I move on to my third, I did forget that Jodie Comer was also in The Bike Riders with Austin Butler and Tom Hardy.
Is
she's
she the love
wife.
interest?
She ends up marrying Austin Butler. I do remember I wasn't a big fan of that movie, but she was incredible. She was really awesome in that.
Oh, she was in The Death of Robin Hood.
I'm looking at that too, actually. Yeah. So my number 3, it's funny because I think, we were kind of talking about it off, just over the week. This our list.
I guess 2 of the 3.
Yes, you guys 2 of the 3. My number 3 is Jessica Roth. She is the main girl in Valley Girl.
Yeah.
She is the main character in Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2. Those are the only movies that I've seen her in, but same thing. She is just so incredible to me in those, and I love those movies so much, especially Valley Girl. I love that
Valley
movie.
Girl.
I am high key Hollywood crushing on her. Like, she's definitely my number one Hollywood crush. I love Jessica Roth. In Valley Girl, she's amazing. But in Happy Death Day, I love her in both of those movies.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is Jessica Roth.
All right. So number 2, I was giving you hints over the weekend kind of towards who this person was. I don't think you were very close.
Bummer.
Number 2, I have Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, okay. I do remember that you do love her.
I think she's super underrated, honestly. Like, I feel like she doesn't get all that much hype for some reason.
Is a big movie for you her in Split?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah.
She's in a whole bunch of movies. She's in Split. She's in both, or she's in Dune Part 2 for a second, right at the end.
She
in plays
New
Princess.
Mutant.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. She plays Princess Peach in the Mario movies.
Yeah.
She's just, again, one of those actresses who just has what it takes to be a good actress, but I feel like she hasn't really had the commercial success yet. She's really good in Furiosa as well.
Yeah.
I think my favorite role would be Split. It's just a great movie overall. I would highly recommend. But again, she's just one of those actresses who just, again, uplifts her role and becomes like the spotlight of every role. Easy number 2 to me. She was one of the first people to come to mind.
Yeah. So my number 2, and it's wonderful because it all fits. Like, all of my top actresses all fit. My number 2, hands down, far and away, is Keira Knightley. Now again, kind of same concept though.
From the Pirates of the Caribbean.
From the Pirates of the Caribbean. As I was saying, her as Elizabeth Swann. Like and again, here's where it fits. My number 1 non-Star Wars film is Pirates of the Caribbean.
You do love that movie.
Curse of the Black Pearl. Same thing. Hollywood crush for sure. I love Keira Knightley. I was just watching a couple weeks ago a movie called Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit.
Is that the second one?
Chris Pine is the main character, Jack Ryan, but his wife is Keira Knightley, and I forgot how amazing she is. She's obviously in Pride and Prejudice as well. I'm trying to think of what other roles, like as I start listing them off. I mean, again, number 1, far and away, is Pirates of the Caribbean, but I do love her, like I said, in Jack Ryan, and Pride and Prejudice. I did forget she is in a movie called The Imitation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yes, isn't that about Stephen Hawking?
I think so. I can't remember exactly if it's him, but that movie is incredible as well. I'm trying to figure out. I want like this list. I mean, and to be fair, like, I think she is tremendous in Pirates 1, 2, and 3, and I believe there's talks of her returning for 6.
I also heard that Johnny Depp was supposed to make a minor appearance in 6 as Jack Sparrow.
I've never seen this movie, but she is in the movie Love Actually. It's rated R. I know a lot of people love that movie. It's a 2003 rom-com.
Is that the one with I forgot her name. The girl from Mean Girls?
I don't remember.
That's a different
I did just remember as I'm looking at her movies, she is in a movie called Everest, and it has, I believe it's Jason Clarke. It's based on a true story about a guy who climbs Everest. I do remember her in that movie and loving that movie. Keira Knightley is one. I mean, she's my top 2. Like I love Keira Knightley. She is incredible. So that is my number 2.
All right, before we take our number 1s, let's try and do a recap of our list so far. So for my honorable mention, I put Emily Blunt. For number 3, I put Anne Hathaway, and for number 2, I put Anya Taylor-Joy. For number 1, I'm going Emma Stone.
Yes, you do love Emma Stone.
I feel like this was kind of her role to take, or her spot to take in my list. She's obviously incredible in La La Land, and that is the movie that is going to be my role, her standout role for me. She's great in Crazy Stupid Love, which was my number 1 rom-com of all time, and even in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, they're not great, but her and Andrew Garfield's dynamic is definitely the best part of those movies. I think that she's getting the attention she deserves right now, and again, it just was a no-brainer. An easy choice for me.
Mm-hmm.
So Emma Stone at number 1.
Love that. Okay, so my honorable mention was Jodie Comer. My number 3 is Jessica Roth. My number 2 is Keira Knightley.
Did I guess who this was? I can't remember.
I don't remember, but you'll know it if you'll
know it when I say it.
You'll know it. You'll be like, okay, yes, I did guess that. So my number 1, following with my rankings and staying consistent, my number 1 far and away has been for a long time, probably will never be dethroned, honestly, is Natalie Portman.
Oh, I didn't get this one.
Natalie Portman plays Padme Amidala.
Yeah, is that why?
In Star Wars.
Is that why?
She is incredible in 1, 2, and Star Wars 3. It's, in my book, the greatest movie of all time, and she is absolutely everything I want in that movie.
And she's in Thor Love and Thunder.
She is Jane Austen. Jane Austen. Jane, what's her name in...
Jane Foster.
Jane Foster, thank you. Jane Austen is Isn't she the writer of Pride and Prejudice? I can't remember. Anyway, Jane Foster in the Thor movies. I did love her in Thor 1 and 2. She wasn't in Thor 3, and then I was not a fan of Thor Love and Thunder, which is okay.
I don't think very many people were. Shout out Ozzy.
Shout out Ozzy.
Like this movie.
Natalie Portman, just got to say it straight, Hollywood crush. I've always loved Natalie Portman, but she is my favorite actress by far. I love her in Star Wars. I love everything she does. Mm-hmm. Love Natalie Portman.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Genuinely.
So that stays in line with my favorite actress is
Star Wars. Yeah,
is Star Wars.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So those were our top 4 actresses, our Mount Rushmore, if you'd like. For the actors, are you good if I start this one?
Yeah, sure.
So my honorable mention actor, which is going to kind of blow you away, my honorable mention actor at number 4 is Robert Pattinson.
Okay. That surprised me that you put him that high. I didn't think he'd be on your list.
So for me personally, because of when I grew up, I have always loved Robert Pattinson, and I thought he was as good as you could have asked him to be as Edward Cullen.
Those movies are not good.
But then his portrayal of Batman has just transformed my movie watching. Yeah. I love Robert Pattinson. He is my honorable mention, number 4.
Did you like his performance in The Odyssey?
Oh, yes, and I loved him in The Odyssey.
That's what I thought.
Get these baggers out of here.
All right.
He is so awesome, and I cannot wait for him in Dune.
Oh, he's going to be a great
Holy
villain.
crap, I am. Oh, man.
I'm excited for that. My honorable mention is kind of a cheat here. Mm-hmm. I couldn't think of anybody, so I decided to do 2 of my favorite performances.
Okay,
So
fair.
it's actually 2 people from one movie, that counts. The movie Onward. This is the movie Ozzy loves.
Yes. Shout out. Man, Ozzy's getting shouts like he's on the pod.
I love this movie as well. Onward, Chris Pratt, Tom Holland. They're both modern day actors, but boy, that movie makes me cry every time I watch it, genuinely.
Yeah.
So shout out to them because they watch the pod, obviously.
Yes.
They're going in the honorable mention spot. Tom Holland's working his way to just being the richest actor of all time. And Chris Pratt's done the huge IPs, the Jurassic Worlds. He's been in the Avengers movies, so he makes his ton of money too. Again, they wouldn't go in the top 3 because, I mean, Chris Pratt's not your like incredible actor kind of guy. But wow, just that movie just holds them in high esteem for me.
Yeah,
so
love that.
Yeah, those are my 2.
So my number 3, this is the only example where my movie ratings are getting trumped by the way I feel. My number 3, and I absolutely wrestled with this. Like I almost talked myself into putting this person at number 2.
Really?
My number 3, and it's insane that I have him at 3 because he is far and away, and I'm going to pull up his accomplishments because he's not just 1 or 2. He is one of the greatest actors I have ever seen in my life.
We might have the same number 3, genuinely.
My number 3 is Harrison Ford.
Genuinely, I put Harrison Ford number 3.
So this will be perfect because we can cover Harrison together. So yeah. I mean, again, and here's the thing. His role, right, obviously as Han Solo is one of my all-time favorites.
That's my favorite role for him personally.
His Indiana Jones, especially, and here's the thing, I love all the Indiana Jones movies. I love 4, I love 5, Dial of Destiny, but and Temple of Doom for me, the number 2 movie is the weakest of the franchise, but a lot of people have this opinion. Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade are 2 of the most finest created films I've ever seen, and his portrayal and who he is as Indiana Jones just blows me away. I have not seen either of the Blade Runners, but I've heard he's tremendous in both of them.
Yeah.
He's in a movie from 1993 called The Fugitive.
I've heard of that.
He is incredible in that. He's in The Age of Adeline 2015 movie, and I love Age of Adeline. That's in my top 5 romance movies of all time, and he is amazing in that movie. He's the president in Air Force One. Absolutely love that movie. He's in a movie called Patriot Games. I believe that's part of the it's either Jack Ryan or Jack Reacher series. I haven't seen it, but I do know that that's one of his greater accomplishment movies. He was in a movie called The Call of the Wild. Didn't love it. It was okay.
Is that the one about the dog?
I loved him in Cowboys and Aliens. That is a turn your brain off movie. Loved him as Branch Rickey in 42. He's the owner of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
In that movie, he is incredible. I forgot as I'm scrolling by, he's in The Expendables 3. He's in Ender's Game. I forgot about that in 2013. He is just far and away. Oh, and he is in this movie called Paranoia from 2013. He and Gary Oldman are friends turned enemies in kind of this business. It's got Liam Hemsworth and, crazy enough, Amber Heard.
Oh, really?
And what happens is Liam gets, I think I might have this opposite, but I do know that Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman, they used to be friends, and now they're like business rivals.
What movie is this again?
It's called Paranoia. And what happens is, Liam figures out that he's going to get fired. So he takes his company credit card and goes for a night on the town and spends like 20 grand or something.
Nice.
And so I think it's Harrison Ford, his character, wants him before, because he's like, you owe my company 20 grand. He keeps him on staff on the down low and makes it seem like he's fired, and he wants him to go get a job in Gary Oldman's company and be a spy, espionage, and get him insider trading info to bring him down from the inside.
Yeah.
I love that movie. So Harrison Ford is incredible. I have a hard time not putting him at 2, especially because of his Han Solo performance.
I'm super surprised that he isn't 2 for you, genuinely.
When you hear who my 2 is, I think you'll be like, I got it.
I guessed one of them.
I think you did.
I can't remember who it is.
So that is my 3rd, and your 3rd as well, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
It's
honestly crazy.
I can't imagine him ever dropping out of top 3.
Well, and it's like he's in 2 of the most iconic roles of all time. He's in obviously Star Wars, which 4, 5, and 6 are some of the greatest movies ever made. Better than number 3. And then that was a direct shot. And then Indiana Jones are obviously like just huge. So 2 of the biggest characters in cinema history, played by one guy. So, what a guy.
What a guy is right.
All right, number 2. What's your number 2?
So my number 2 is the man, the myth, the legend. This is the only contradiction, because Harrison Ford, because of Han Solo, you'd think would be higher than this. Yeah. My number 2, and he was number 1 for a long time. Actually, crazy enough, he was number 1 for a long time for me, is Johnny Depp.
Oh, because of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Because of Pirates of the Caribbean, but then I break it down. I love him, as weird as it is, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No, he's the best part of the movie.
I love him in Edward Scissorhands. He's in a movie called...
He's just in
Dark Shadows.
He's just in every Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, and he's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love him in Rango.
Rango.
Being the main lizard.
I've never seen that movie. Actually.
I never saw Public Enemies, but I know he's in that with. I'm trying to think of who the other. It's
Christian Bale.
Yes. So I've never seen it, but I've heard he's amazing in that. I loved him as Grindelwald. In the Fantastic Beasts, and he was obviously wrongfully fired. Sorry, I'm getting political there.
That's a topic for another day.
Yes, I wish he would have been there. I love him in The Lone Ranger. That's a hot take because a lot of people hate that movie. I think Lone Ranger is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. He's also in a movie called The Tourist with Angelina Jolie, and that movie is incredible. It's a story about this guy, and it's Johnny Depp's the main character, and Angelina Jolie is this spy, and she's trying to find her love interest, and Johnny Depp is just this tourist that's kind of going around, like he kind of gets roped into this. I'm not going to tell you the ending because there is a twist of it.
Yeah.
But The Tourist genuinely is one of the best, like just standalone. You want just a really good story and you just want to watch a good movie.
Yeah.
The Tourist for sure. And then I know he's not in it for long, but I did love him in Murder on the Orient Express as well.
He dies in that one.
Johnny Depp is far and away my number 2, but that also is because far and away, like his Captain Jack Sparrow is one of my all-time favorite portrayals in cinema history.
Here's a little tidbit for you. Do you know he made his acting debut in Nightmare on Elm Street? Do you know that?
I didn't, but it is listed here.
The original Nightmare on Elm Street.
That is
was
crazy.
His first movie credit. And he also makes an appearance in 21 Jump Street, and that movie is hilarious.
Really? Nice.
Very dirty, but hilarious.
So that is my number 2.
Number 2, yeah, that's kind of on brand. That doesn't surprise me. My number 2, this one is kind of a little different because this guy isn't really a lead actor. Like he's obviously a lead actor, but the things that I know him for are more of his supporting roles. My number 2 is Woody Harrelson.
Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah, you do love Woody.
Woody Harrelson, he's in he's in a lot of the big IPs. He's in The Hunger Games as Haymitch, and he's my favorite part of those movies. And the main reason I'm skeptical about the new one is because he's not playing Haymitch.
Yeah, straight up.
We watched Ella McKay in that movie. That movie was fine, but he's just one of those guys that every time he is on screen, I am excited to see him. He's in I'm just pulling up his list. He's in the Now You See Me movies. Those aren't incredible movies, but he's good in them. He's in Zombieland, and those are solid. He's in Solo. I didn't know that. I actually haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, he's really good in Solo too. I love him in Solo.
He's in a lot of stuff, and he's just, again, one of those people who just raise his thing and makes me want to go see the movie just because I know he's in it.
He's kind of what I would think of like a glue guy.
Yeah.
Like he just brings so many movies together.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
He's like the guy who brings in the humor but can be serious too.
Yeah. Yep. So my number 1, before I get there, review, my honorable mention at number 4 would be Robert Pattinson. My number 3 is Harrison Ford. Number 2 is Johnny Depp. And my number 1, sticking with it, greatest movie of all time, and my favorite character is Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Love Ewan McGregor. Obviously, he's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's in a movie called The Island from 2005 with Scarlett Johansson, I believe is who it is. I got to double check that. Yeah. Also, I loved him in Dr. Sleep. He is in Robots. He voices Rodney Copperbottom.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I love
movie is
Robots.
hilarious.
He's also Christopher Robin in the movie Christopher Robin. I did love that movie. Obviously, I enjoyed him in the most recent The End of Oak Street.
He was pretty
wild.
solid in that movie.
Not a ton, honestly, that he's in, but that I've seen, but with him being my favorite character in my favorite movie of my favorite franchise, it's not even close, and I don't even need to think about it. That's why when we talked about this, I was like, bang, bang, bang. Like I had mine pretty easy.
Yeah.
So those are my top 4 Mount Rushmore, if you will, of actors.
All right, so I'll just go over. My honorable mention was Chris Pratt and Tom Holland because of Onward. My number 3, have a burp in the chamber. Number 3 was Harrison Ford. Number 2 was Woody Harrelson. My number 1, kind of on brand with my number 1 from the actresses, is Ryan Gosling.
Okay, yeah, I feel like I knew that. I feel like
I had guessed this.
I didn't guess that. Bummer.
You didn't get any of mine, genuinely.
Man, bummer.
The reason I chose Ryan Gosling, obviously, again, he hasn't been in a lot of critically acclaimed stuff. He's been in quite a few, but he's not known for his critically acclaimed stuff. He's known for Barbie. He's known for Project Hail Mary. He's known for what he's going to do, Starfighter, Ghost Rider, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, again, every time I see Ryan Gosling as a actor in a movie, it makes it almost a must watch, you know? Mm-hmm. Obviously, he was incredible in Project Hail Mary. You know, he pretty much acted by himself with The Rock.
And he was awesome in Fall Guy.
Yeah, and he was awesome in
Did you say Fall Guy? Sorry.
No, I didn't say
okay,
Fall
good.
Guy.
Because I was like, man, he was...
Underrated movie, by the way. Go watch that movie.
Well, super quick.
We watched that one together.
Did you see... There's a thing going around that said Ryan Gosling having a panic attack when he hears that Christopher Nolan is going to direct... Christopher Nolan isn't actually directing the new Ghost Rider, but it's the scene in Fall Guy when he gets gasoline dumped on him,
and he's like,
and he goes, "Help! Help!" So they're like, Christopher Nolan would dump gas. He's like, "Okay, light that match and let's get this rolling."
He would. He's just one of those actors. He's in Blade Runner 2099, and I've heard he's incredible.
Yeah, I have too.
I haven't seen it. He's in a whole bunch of rom-coms. He's in The Notebook, and everybody loves him for that. He's in Crazy Stupid Love.
Yes, you love that movie.
Yes.
Is that your favorite role of his, in Crazy Stupid Love?
I don't know. Either La La Land too, because he's in both of those. I don't know what my favorite role of his for me is. I want to say my favorite movie of his is probably La La Land, because that movie is just fantastic. You know, I don't know. He's just in so many good things that it's hard for me to pick out a favorite role because everything's good. Yeah. You know, in my opinion, he's the best part of Barbie. Maybe that's a hot take.
I agree. I agree.
I don't know. I just feel like, again, he makes every role his thing, and he steals the spotlight even from the main actor or actress of the movie. And it just felt hard to not put him there because he's kind of the actor that's running cinema right now. He's making... Besides Tom Holland, he's making all the money on stuff that isn't a huge IP. He will be soon, but I don't know. I feel like the only choice I could choose was him.
Yeah,
so.
No, I love that. Before we move on to this, I did want to make mention that my number ones are in the same movie.
Oh, they are too?
Because it's Ewan McGregor and Natalie Portman. Yeah. And then my number 2s is Johnny Depp and Keira Knightley, and they're in Pirates of the Caribbean together.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I feel like Woody Harrelson and Anya Taylor-Joy have been in a movie together, but I don't.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know. And then Harrison Ford and Anne Hathaway, I don't think they've been in it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, for me personally, just reviewing something, I didn't have Carrie Fisher, who played Princess Leia, and I didn't have Daisy Ridley in there just because at a certain point, I didn't want my love for Star Wars to trump my personal love for the actor or actress. Yeah. But I can say that I don't only pick Ewan McGregor as my number 1 because of Star Wars. I think he's amazing in general, and I've loved a lot of his stuff. But to be fair, I love him as Obi-Wan so much that I have no problem saying he's my favorite because that is just my number 1 all time. So that is all for our Mount Rushmore. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Comment in the comment section and let us know your thoughts on maybe your Mount Rushmore.
Give us your top 4 too. So
I did also want to say thank you for being patient, and thank you for tuning into last week's episode, even though the audio cut out, which, holy crap, I never realized the difference of the equipment and the non-equipment. And then also the video cutting out. I had an alarm set, and because it went off, it stopped the filming. So this episode will have the full audio, we'll have the full video. We're at 45 minutes.
Jeez
so
Louise,
I
man.
know. And we were doing good, but as soon as we hit the Mount Rushmore, although maybe if we hadn't talked about gone into the conspiracy theory stuff, we would have been shorter.
Conspiracy theories is good,
but it was good.
Let's cut something else out.
let's. Are we good on Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I think we're good.
You gotta. Let's hit the what we've been watching. You want to start us out?
Oh, sure.
I know there's not too much. Same with me.
An ice cream cone real quick.
Yeah, you got it.
I think I only watched 2 movies. Let's see. Again, if you want to see what I've been watching, follow me on Letterboxd. Let's see here. I only watched 2 movies since we last filmed. I watched Insidious Out of the Further, which we can talk about together in a minute.
Yep.
I gave that 3.5 without a heart. And I'll give
actually.
Yeah, I think I saw that. And then I'll talk about this one because this is the one that we didn't watch together. I watched Dragon Ball Super, the movie Broly. Geez, this movie, it's pretty much a whole fight. It's pretty crazy. If you like Dragon Ball, then watch this. I would watch it after the Super series because, I mean, it doesn't really impact it. There's no real spoilers, I guess. Like, if you want to watch it now, you can. The animation is definitely a step up. Like, you can tell they spent some money on this. I really enjoy it. In the first, 20 minutes, we kind of see, a lore. We see some lore for the Dragon Ball universe, which we hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
We see Goku's parents. We see how and why Broly wasn't, killed in the destruction of planet Vegeta, which is where they were from. I guess the only problem I had with this movie is since it was after Dragon Ball Super, they didn't have Ultra Instinct in this. And we got a couple instances of it in the series, but not a lot, compared to Super Saiyan and all that stuff.
Yep.
We only saw 2 or 3 different times of it throughout the series. So
and they were incredible.
Yeah, they were
great. Yes, it would have been awesome to see more of it. Yeah.
We did get a fusion, the pose fusion, which between Goku and Vegeta. And I don't care if these are spoilers because this movie's been out for about 10 years.
Yeah.
But boy, Broly, he's untrained compared to Goku, and Vegeta knows nothing, and he still kicked their butts.
Yeah.
The only reason he lost is just because of experience, really. So 4.5 with the heart. Honestly, I'm excited to watch the Two Heroes movie, which is the newest movie for Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. 4.5 with the heart. I would recommend watching it after the series, though.
Nice. Gotcha. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Awesome. So for me, I'm gonna save Insidious Out of the Further. Again, I did 3.5 as well with no heart. I'll save that because we can talk about it together. The other things that I have watched this week, I am again working my way through Vampire Diaries. I love that series.
I forgot TV series.
I am continuing to watch. It's only 1 episode a week of Ted Lasso. I am enjoying it. I've enjoyed it more as it's gone along. Like the writing is just as good, and I see where they're going with it, and I've really enjoyed it. And then I did start on Netflix, and I'm about halfway through. I think there's 10 episodes, and I'm pretty sure I just finished episode 5 of My Life with the Walter Boys. It's a Netflix season.
You do like those crappy rom-coms,
3?
don't you?
Season 3 came out, I think it was August 5th. So, yes, it is as cheesy as I'll get out of it, but I love My Life with the Walter Boys. Otherwise, I was just thinking if I've got anything on my watch list. I don't really think so.
Well, I mean, this counts. When does the NFL season start? Because that's in a week.
Yeah,
or 2, right?
So what's crazy is because they're doing a Thursday night game in Australia, the first game, it's actually the first game with Seattle. It's a Seattle-New England rematch in Seattle. That is Wednesday.
This upcoming Wednesday?
Not this Wednesday. It's
Next
first.
Wednesday.
It's actually the first Wednesday. In September.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
so
that
next
day it is.
Week. It's
a week from Wednesday. I believe. So they're doing, and I believe the way they're doing is they're doing a Wednesday game, and then Thursday. It'll be Thursday in America.
Yeah.
Will be the Australia game, and then I think they're doing a Friday night game. And then Saturday is reserved for college football practically. And then Sunday will be most of week 1. and then Monday Night Football
Will be
is
Chiefs versus
Chiefs
Broncos, which is our
Although,
two favorite
you know
respective
what
teams.
though?
It says we are 9-14, so it might be a week break.
Exactly. I think you're right, actually. So I think that first game, because that first game would be the Wednesday.
Are we a week off, do we think?
I think so.
All right.
Because 9-14, meaning that 9-7 would be that Sunday. So I think the first game is not until 9. I would think that's 9.
That would be. Would it be 9-7 or would it be 9?
Oh, you're right.
Would it be
9-7 would be Monday. So 9-6. Sorry, Monday would be 9-7. So 9-6 would be that Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first game's not until, if the 6th is Sunday, Monday's the 7th, 8th, 9-9. Oh, Brooklyn 9-9.
Brooklyn 9-9. Good series.
But I think,
let me look it up on ESPN here.
It could be season openers not till the 9th of September, which is wild.
Well, it says 9-9.
That's crazy.
So 9-9.
Gotcha. 9-9.
9-9.
But yes, and then
Boom.
this Saturday is week 0 of college football. There are some games.
Really? Mm-hmm.
There's one game, and they've started doing this. I don't necessarily know why, but money's money. I believe it's Kansas State plays somebody in Ireland.
Oh, cool.
This upcoming Saturday, though. So I am super excited. College football is just right around the bend. BYU kicks off not till September 5th against Utah Tech. I think Utah plays that Thursday against Idaho. And then I think Utah State, I don't remember what Utah State's first game is. Regarding college football, the game to watch for week 1 is number 24 Louisville at number 9 Ole Miss, a top 25 matchup.
Ooh, and Ole Miss kind of made a playoff run last year.
Ole Miss made that playoff run.
Mine's kind of disrespectful, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So, super excited. Yeah, we are getting right there. We're in the dog days of baseball.
Oh, yeah. My team sucks. Your team, though, they just got Cody Bellinger back, so look at you guys.
Yeah, well, we got Cody back, but then I heard that
you lost
Stanton's. Well, and then I heard that Stanton's done for the year.
Yeah, I saw he strained his calf, but let's be real. He wasn't going to do anything anyways.
Yeah, true.
Before we go to the spoilers, I forgot. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter some more.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I watched the highest rated episode in the series recently.
Yes, you did love that.
Very deserving.
Yes, you did love that.
Hopefully, I'm close to being done, at least with this season. I get the hype. I get the hype.
Yeah.
The writer for it, actually, he had to stop writing because he got super sick for 10 years. So he stopped writing the manga, which they adapt from, for 10 years, and he just barely started writing it back up. So the series hasn't been being animated since 2014, I believe.
Oy.
And because of this, people are hoping that they'll pick it back up because over the time it's been dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's gained so much popularity. So I'm very excited for that. Hopefully it starts up again soon. That's all I've been watching. I forgot to mention that.
Nope,
I'm
you're
watching
good.
some more tonight after we're done with this.
Yeah, you're good. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really have much to say about Insidious. The thing of it is, and you had kind of talked about this, so I think I'll just say this and end on this note with Insidious. Mm-hmm. And this is the 6th in the series, and I've seen all of them, and I'd say I like them enough. The thing of it is, I'm just not a horror scary movie genre guy. It's just not my cup of tea. I bet there are people who loved this more than we did in the way of they probably that's what they just absolutely feast on. But I'm from a film perspective, I guess the story was fine. I thought the acting was good. I thought
it was surprisingly good.
Yeah,
honestly.
I thought it was all great, but it's just not my thing. And I just wish that all horror scary movies were ours, so I'd have to stop watching so I could stop watching them. They're just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I guess I'll go a little bit more into it because I've also seen all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll call this spoiler time because I don't know. I don't think people really care about spoilers for this movie in particular. 6th in the franchise. I would give it 3rd best, and if you wanted to make a case for 2nd best, then that'd be understandable.
Yeah.
I did really appreciate they didn't go with the main family with Patrick Wilson and all of them. But it felt it didn't feel what's the word, contained to this one movie.
Yeah.
3 and 4 of the movies, I didn't really care about the characters because they were flashbacks, but this one actually takes place after number 5, which is, I think, the conclusion of the Patrick Wilson arc.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really interesting premise to go with a cult leader. I thought that's something we hadn't seen. It was like a human who got put to death but was trying to make it back. I thought that was really interesting, and I thought that some of the scares were actually pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
I think towards the end they kind of just, I don't know, I think they solved it too easily because it was at the point where like half the demons had escaped. We saw like some familiar faces, like the bride in black and the lipstick face demon. And she had no way of stopping them, but then she's like, oh wait, I understand it now, and then she stopped them all. So it was, and everyone escaped unharmed too, so that's always nice. You know, I cared about these characters more than I guess the other characters, but also not enough. I do want to say, probably one of the grossest scenes I've ever seen in a movie. They're at this dentist office because the main actress is like a dental assistant or something, and just disgusting. It's like genuinely. You can tell that the director of the movie had a genuine, terrifying fear of the dentist.
100%.
Doesn't help when you have dental work coming up like I do, so it's just not looking good for me. But I will give it that it took a new form of horror, I guess, that the other ones had. I just feel like it was solved too easily, but still top 3 Insidious movie, and if they're going to keep making stuff, I guess this is a good place to start.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. If you like Insidious, it's your cup of tea. If you don't, it's kind of demonic.
Yeah.
It's demonic, but in a non-demonic way, if that makes sense. So
yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Yep. So that is all we've got for what we've been watching. We're just under an hour mark, so we've made it again. Because we didn't get to it last week because the video cut off, a couple of shout outs to, again, our partner Dubby. Shout out to Walker Cinemas for hosting. Shout out Down Poppy Lane. Oh man, we're coming. We're getting there. We got the shirts and we got the logo.
They're coming next
to
week.
The creator next week. Pay close attention. We'll be sporting those. But for the rest of the night, we hope that you have a great evening. We appreciate you tuning in. As always, comment, share, like, subscribe. And once again, we appreciate you tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening.